Samanan, guys. Let me tell you something, especially in Amachit. There is no peace without violence. There is no peace. There cannot be peace without violence. Without the threat of violence, we cannot live in harmony. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. So I just come back from Ho Chi Minh, and I always have like my normal training session. And then at the end of my session, I always do like a bag session. So I just hit the bags, just to stay loose and stay sharp. So this guy was like, hey, bro, like you're hitting the bags. And I spoke to him and I was like, hey, dog, I believe in violence. I believe in being able to defend yourself. I believe in the ability to defend your family. I believe, Gutsi, once you're a violent man, an absolute violent man, and then you learn how to control that violence, you learn how to control that power, and then you keep it in your back pocket, I think then you live a life of so much peace. Because you know what you can do. You know your capabilities. Your family is so much at peace when they know that you can control this anger, you can control this violence, you can control it. There's a Chinese proverb that says you'd rather be a warrior in a garden, versus being a gardener in a war. That type of mindset, that type of absolute aggressive mindset that is controlled, that is not wild, that is not like going around, no, but you need to have the ability of being violent. A lot of people walk around here and say, oh, let's talk. They fucking cowards. For me, you can't be an honorable man. I know Dr. Peterson speaks about this. You can't be an honorable man. You can't be a man of fucking stature if you are not violent. A coward who steps back from a fight, that's not a courageous man. He's a coward. He's an absolute coward. That's the same coward. That's the same coward that when our sisters get violated, because you're Sab, he'll step back. Because our sisters get harassed, because you're Sab, he'll stand back. And you're like, oh my God, no, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You break it down. I was having a conversation on Dope Conversation. My brother Ursula, and she was speaking about that there's no need for violence and everything can be verbal and vocal and snakuluma, and we can get to that arrangement. Sharp. The problem with that is that there's some evil people on this planet. We have evil thoughts. We go through our own little phases. There are evil people on this planet. And if there is no violence, then what is there stopping evil people from taking advantage of me? What's there? They're evil, so what's going to stop them from taking advantage? If the bully on the playground sees me drinking a Coke or whatever and he wants to take it, what is there stopping the bully? But on day one, the bully comes to try and bully me, takes my Coke, oh, I deck him. Telang Islano. Is there violence tomorrow? Tomorrow the bully sees me and walks past me. And then goes to you, Mr. Verbal. Goes to you, Mr. Let's talk about it. Goes to you. Because he doesn't reason the way that you want him to reason. He doesn't think the way that you want him to think. He doesn't. Oh, let's talk. There has to be violence in order for there to be peace. There has to be. There has to be. You think about it in every situation. Oh, let's be verbal. Okay, someone then is not verbal to you. Someone doesn't listen to your commands. So someone breaks into your house. When you are Mr. and Mrs. Verbal, oh, you are trespassing, please get, and bavela ang phone ang indaw. I'm blow my ear. Then what? We'll call the police. All right, the police come there. Are you expecting the police to be verbal? Oh, sorry, gentlemen, you can't sit here. You need to leave. You think the police will be verbal? No, you want the police to come there with violence. You want the police to come there with violence to take away this evil man. You know this. Oh, says, no, I don't want a guy who's this and that and that. We're not talking about having an uncontrollable pit bull. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about having an Alsatian that is smart, that listens, and should there be violence, knows how to defend you. You and your partner are pushing the trolley outside Epic and Pay, no more Woolies. Out of nowhere, a street kid or a para or whatever comes through and spanks your woman. Bah! In the ass. You, Mr. Talkie, hey, what are you doing? That's harassment. She doesn't feel safe. We live in the country that we live in, And you need to be able to protect your partner. At least try to protect your partner. At least do your best. Because again, in that case, if I look to and then she goes and he squeezes her titty in front of you, Mr. Verbal. In front of you, Mr. Now what? Now what? Oh, baby, let's walk away very quick. You know she's lost respect for you. You know you've lost respect for yourself. You know this. Our sisters love talking one thing. They love talking one thing, but they're still attracted to a man who can provide and protect. They're still attracted to it. They're still attracted to that raw animalistic abilities that we have as a machi. However, it needs to be under control. It has to be under control. We're not animals in the wild. It has to be under control, but it needs to be there in order for there to be peace. In order for when the madam and the kids are sleeping, they sleep deep because they know what should happen. You are there to protect. Should anything happen, you are there to. I was having an argument with this one gent, fucking loser, and we arguing like he's actually coming at me. So I'm like, and then he comes, and I look at him, and I was like, if it's Shaum. He comes, and he's like, oh, so what you gonna do? And he's coming, and I'm like, bro, I feel attacked. I look at him, I was like, hey, dog, I feel attacked right now. Yeah, but we're having a talk. And I was like, but you're attacking me with your words. You are attacking me with your words. No, but we're just having I was like, listen, I feel attacked by your words. I'm telling you now. I didn't choose you to use your words. I didn't choose you to use a beer. I didn't choose you to use your eyes. I didn't choose you to fucking ungsuze. I didn't choose. So as long as you continue to attack me, listen, I'm going to attack you back in the way of my choosing. When are you attacking your way and I'll attack in my way? No, but Penzin, you can't be. I stepped up to him and I said, now I'm bringing violence into the space. I'm bringing it. I'm bringing physical violence. There was peace. He stopped talking. He sat down. He drank his fucking beer. I moved back to where I was sitting. I enjoyed mine. Peace. Because now there's violence. Before then, he didn't think about it. He was fucking going at it like a Jack Russell. Okay, sharp. I introduced peace into this. I introduced violence, real imminent violence right now into the space. All of a sudden, Cheetah just relaxes. Now there's peace for everyone. Now I can sit, enjoy my beer. He can fucking down his beer, whatever. But he's in his bubble. I'm in my bubble. Nothing now. Just relax out. People like to act like, let's use words, until shit hits the fan. Then you call the bouncer. Then you call the police. Then you call what. Then you call, hey, Pensi, if I say no, hey, boy, mister, I talk about it. Talk about it there. Yeah, talk about it some more. Talk about it more. Talk. I'm not who you talk. You want to de-escalate the situation. Guys, I'm not saying go out there and just be stupid about it. Get yourself ready. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, should there be times where it is becoming increasingly uncontrollable, you introduce something and saying, I'm going to protect this space by introducing violence. The most powerful countries in the world, the most powerful, liberal, we all about this, and we nuclear bombs. The countries that we try to align with, let's be pro-LGBT, let's be all understanding, the empowerment. Sure, fuck around, you find out. Fuck around with America, you will find out. Bazon Boma. Fuck around with Russia, Bazon Boma. Korea, Bazon Boma. China, boom. These countries understand. The richest and the most powerful countries understand that you need to have violence in order to have peace. They put so much money into their army. They put so much money to their military because they understand that in order for them to keep what they have, in order for them to be able to have these conversations and sit on tables and say no or yes, is because one fucking mistake, it's over. Violence is real. It's absolutely real. I've seen this in my life. I've seen this so many times. I remember there's a time in Newcastle and I'm walking and I remember a mate of mine, he gets patted, and as I'm turning, the bouncer pads me like aggressively. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? And then he pads and then he sees my gun. He was fucking 2 meters tall, fucking 150 kgs. The moment he feels my gun, he goes all the way down to being a fucking 40 kg, little 1 meter tall little boy. I didn't say anything to him. The understanding of now there's violence and he's in threat. Before then, he just thought, because I'm walking, I'm even, as you know, manga naganga, and you're trying to go in and get yourself a beer, so a pet or a great, like, what the fuck? All of a sudden, the moment he realized that there could be potential violence towards him, he was thinking he was violent towards us as we were coming in because he's the bouncer, point of authority. I equalized the playing field, or at least, let's actually change and equalize the playing field. I became the dominant person, not saying anything. All of a sudden he greets. Oh, sanibona Machit. I'm like, yeah. Now he's greeting. No, it's cela ukuchaza isibhamu asivunyelanga here. Please, can you just put it in the safe? Now he's talking to me humble and calm. And I was like approaching him I understand now it's just respect. Before it was him, I'm a man, I'm a this, look at me, I'm powerful. Sure. All our sisters who are getting abused, all our sisters GBV that are getting harassed, if our sisters understood how to fight, if our sisters knew how to train and get a gun, some of you motherfuckers would start speaking to our sisters with respect. Some of you motherfuckers would stop pushing boundaries. Some of you motherfuckers would calm the fuck down because you know the moment you overstep that line with the sister, it's done for you. All of a sudden, there's peace. Guys, I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if you could nyangizwa. But anyway, enjoy your Sunday. Have a great one. Comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Share this video far and wide. Share this video far and wide. Subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell. Tap these nails. And I'm out.